그 가능성 중 하나가 우주의 서커스입니다. 공간을 꿰뚫고 있는 이론상의 통로인 웜홀이죠.
So a wormhole is basically a thin tube of space that connects two very, very distant parts of space. So it's almost like a tunnel. It's a little part of space. You go in there and you pop out somewhere else in the universe.
공간을 관통하는 터널. 이건 수십억 광년이나 걸리는 우주의 양끝을 이어주는 지름길입니다. 하지만 우주에 어떻게 구멍이 생겼는지는 설명할 길이 없습니다.
A wormhole is basically like a tunnel through space itself that can connect one region to another region potentially very far away. So to illustrate that, we're taking space and imagining it as this two-dimensional sheet of paper. So we have a wormhole mouth that you can go in. And then the other end is a place you can go out. So you imagine a tunnel that goes into there and comes out of there. And you might say, well, it would take me longer to get from one place to another if I went through that tunnel than if I just took the direct route through ordinary space. But the point is that Einstein tells us that space and time are curved, they're flexible. So we can imagine picking up this piece of paper and curling these two regions so that they're close to each other. Then you go into that end of the wormhole, you come outside the other end, and there's a shortcut in between them in which the distance is not that much. So the wormhole provides a way that you can travel what appears to be a very long distance in a very short period of time.
바로 그 이유 때문에 웜홀은 공상과학 소설에서 특별한 위치를 차지합니다.
If you want to write a science fiction novel, you might want to be able to get across the galaxy very quickly, and you don't want to be limited by the speed of light. So a wormhole can be a shortcut. It can be a way to get around all of the space that you have to travel through. If you believe that the speed of light really is a speed limit, you can't go faster than the speed of light. A wormhole provides you a way, maybe, to still go slower than the speed of light, but get to where you want to go much faster because the distance is much shorter. It's really just a shortcut through space itself.
웜홀은 다른 시간으로 이어질 수도 있습니다. 그건 웜홀이 시간과 공간의 구조판을 관통하는 문이기 때문이죠. 아직 이론이긴 하지만 웜홀은 공간의 다른 영역을 이어주는 건 물론이고 시간의 다른 영역도 연결해 줄 수 있습니다.
Because space and time are mixed up together, you could actually not only end up in a different part of space by going through the wormhole, but you could also end up in the past. You could end up in a different part of time. You could go into your own past and then come visit yourself before you entered the beginning of the wormhole.
So you could have a wormhole that goes from your living room to your dining room. They might be 5 years apart. So you enter one this year, and you come back 5 years ago. And if you take the paper with you, you've got some good chances of doing well in the stock exchange.
웜홀을 본 사람은 없습니다. 웜홀이 존재할 수도 있다는 유일한 증거가 있다면 웜홀이 있어도 우주의 움직임에 대한 현재 이론이 깨지지 않는다는 것 정도입니다.
So within Einstein's theory of general relativity, you can imagine a space-time that has a wormhole in it.
하지만 웜홀을 만드는 원리는 상상하기 힘들죠.
It turns out to be very difficult to make one. You need to rip space apart to connect the two different parts.